This super hot water, wow. I didn't know water could get that hot. It's just like how a pirate wears an eye patch. In this really nice looking package, we have an Olight. Let's get it open. Oh yeah, look at that. Olight, crafted for everyday adventure. Baton 4 flashlight. Yeah, this is the Baton 4. They also have the Baton Ultra. And this they did send to me for free for purpose of review, but I've always loved Olight. I've had an Olight in my wish list on eBay for so many months now. This one's actually better than the one that I wanted. So let's open this up right there. Enjoy your Baton journey as you open up the package. Packaging is important. This is pretty nice for such a small package. Read me. Has that new flashlight smell, which I always enjoy. Not just new flashlight, but new technology, new device. Also comes with these kind of stands you can use to hang it up with, right? You use the 3M tape here with this little metal piece, put it on the wall or whatever you want to in your shop, and you can use both sides for 2 flashlights on this one L-shaped bracket. Before use, unscrew the body and remove the insulating film. When replacing the battery, ensure the positive end faces the flashlight head. There's the insulating film that you must remove. Fully charge the flashlight before use. Magnetic charging, USB-C cable not included. You can also charge it via the USB here. So if we take this and twist it, you can see it reveals the USB port, USB-C, and this is all IPX8 waterproof. So you can use this literally inside of water and it won't be an issue. This should be waterproof even if it's open, and there's a tail switch that allows you to turn the flashlight on as well. But I do need to charge this thing up. Let's look at the battery real quick. Remove the film. Here's the battery. There's the internals, very, very light body, but very grippy. With gloves, with your bare hands, this thing is super grippy. You're not gonna drop it. 18650, 3500 milliamp hours, 3.6 volt. Proprietary because you can see it's shaped a little bit different from most 18650 batteries. And here is the glass head here. Very, very nice looking. Look at that. Beautifully machined. That's a switch as well. So there are 2 switches you can turn it on with, and we'll go through those features here in a second after it's fully charged. Here's how the magnetic charging with the Baton 4 Pro works. Look at that. I didn't even have to put it down. It just grabbed it on its own. Now it's charging. You need to charge these one time before the first time that you use them. Get that battery nice and healthy. I use a lot of 18650 batteries, and it's always good to treat them well, and they'll treat you well as well. If we come over to my gravel bike, you can see on this flashlight here exactly why glass is way better than using something like plastic, because of the way that it diffuses the light and it doesn't really allow it to shine quite as bright, and it even kind of yellows slightly even if it's a white LED because of the plastic. So that's why using glass is highly preferred, and even that is fine, but technically it's not ideal. You can even clip the thing right onto your hat, which is something a lot of people tend to enjoy because clips like this are super sturdy, and it's really helpful when you are able to clip it onto a hat, as well as you take it off here and you can have it facing down, you can have it facing up, you can do whatever you want with that clip. Very, very strong and durable clip. That thing's not gonna break. Yeah, $70 retail price for the Baton 4 Pro. The Ultra is $99.99. And I'll go over the settings on the flashlight as well, but here are the specifications: turbo, high, medium, low, and moonlight. Moonlight lasts 100 days. It's still a little bit sunny out right now. I mean, the sun's going down. It's way brighter on the camera than it is outside in real life, but We'll go out in a bit with this, and yeah, also the bottom is super handy. Look at that. And it'll take probably about 3.5 to 4.5 hours if you charge with the magnetic charging on the bottom. But if you use the USB-C, it'll be just under 3 hours, and that's basically from dead, right? So, okay, and if you do a single press, it'll turn on to the last mode that you had it on, so you can see the grapevines back there. If you tap it, it turns off, right? So single press on the side button. It does also have that nice kind of lighted up dial when you press it. Now let me cycle through actually. And this is on high at the moment, which lasts quite a long time. If you double tap, that's turbo. That'll last like 198 minutes. Very bright, 1600 lumens. You can see whatever dog toy that is there. The tail switch on the bottom, if you hold it, as I mentioned earlier, it is going to keep the light on. And then if you release, boom, it turns off. I really like that about it as well. If you tap it, it'll just turn on, right? Tap it twice, turbo mode. That is the tail switch. Quite simple. Strobe warning about to come up is a strobe. If you tap it a few times, 3 times, that's a strobe. Now holding it is the biggest thing. That'll be what cycles through the lights and the light modes, is holding down the side switch. The tail switch doesn't do that for you, but this side switch will cycle through every mode possible. And of course, it is waterproof. This water is super hot. Wow. Oh, it's so hot out here because this hose has been sitting in the high elevation sun for a while. This is super hot water, but this thing can be submerged in water more than just rained on like this, right? And this is super hot water. Wow. I didn't know water could get that hot outside. And there it is. You can turn it on, you see. Works just fine. And it is definitely waterproof, highly water resistant rather, IPX8. Oh, that water is so hot. I can't, this thing, oh man, it's so surprising. It's probably not smart to put this in hot water like this. It's almost, I mean, obviously it's not boiling, but it's super, super hot. And this does run on a battery, right? So, I mean, don't put it in boiling water, I guess. Here we have the Baton 4 Pro on my pocket. I love that you can shift it around, you can flip it to the other side, you can turn it on, and you can cant it, right? So you cant it within your pocket, and then you can look at stuff on the ground. Like yesterday, I was actually picking up dog poop in the dark, and this helped out a lot, just canting it to the side and having the light beam shine just like that. And as well, I mentioned, of course, you can also simply attach this thing to your hat. It's probably better to do it on the top rather than the bottom down here. But yeah, you can attach it to your hat. The clip is amazing, and this battery lasts a very long time, especially if you use it in the moonlight mode, which is like 100 days of light, which is honestly kind of insane how long that lasts. And moonlight mode, it's not something that will light things up so much, but if you're in an extremely dark environment and you're trying to keep your eyes adapted to the dark, the moonlight mode is what you should be using, because you can actually read things. I forgot the instructions, but it's sunlight anyway, I can't really demonstrate. But you can actually read things with the moonlight mode if you're in a very dark environment and your eyes are already adjusted to the dark. That's what moonlight mode is for. I notice a lot of people typically don't know what it's for because it's so dim. But if you are in dark environments, that's what it's for. It's just like how a pirate wears an eye patch when they go below decks, right? Or when they're up above deck rather. So the sun doesn't alter their dark vision when they go back down below. They take the eye patch off, they can see in the dark. Because if you go from the sun to darkness, it's very hard to see. The same thing will happen with a flashlight like this. But yeah, this is the Baton 4 Pro. One of my favorite things is the tail switch. I love being able to hold it down and just release it for it to turn off. You can even just tap it, of course. This is such a nice compact flashlight. If you're like me, you don't really need too many flashlights in your life. This is really all you need for travel, camping, anything outdoors. Because of its waterproofness that I just demonstrated earlier, this thing will serve you well, and it's only 70 bucks for something that's 6061 aluminum, machined perfectly. The most grippy thing you have, and it doesn't feel bad. The grip doesn't feel like it's hurting your hands. It feels really good even if you grip it quite tightly. And it's so compact, you can put it like in a back pocket discreetly. You can put it in a front pocket, of course, discreetly. You can put it pretty much anywhere you want, up your butt. What the And this has been the Olight Baton 4 Pro. Check out my link. Use the affiliate links that I have, and I'll get a little bit of a kickback. I did get this for free, but I was going to buy an Olight to begin with. It just happened to align the universe and Splished. Check out splished.com for the full-length review. Written review rather, and I'll catch you next time.